Hi everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're not in daily life anymore in school. We're now in what's called deadly life, apparently. Something terrible has happened. Sayaka's been murdered. By somebody. We have no idea who. We ran and found her, and then I guess we either passed out, someone hit us on the head, or something happened. And now we're here in front of everyone. I'm afraid, probably looking quite guilty, and I'm a little bit nervous about what's gonna happen here. Oh god. You're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? Yo, you were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. Oh, thanks, man. Hopefully they don't suspect me. It's no surprise, considering what happened. Thanks, babe. What happened? Does he not remember? Oh, there it is again. Oh, Makoto. It's awful. I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting the pink blood. I think it's actually more off-putting than real. Only just because you don't expect it. But I definitely maybe would have liked to have seen the darker take and have real blood. But I guess that's not for everybody, so I'm not too worried about it. It's still horrible all the same. Hey, are you okay? So, it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Even Byakuya looks a little bit unnerved by all this. Sayaka is dead. Oh no, it's hard to swallow, isn't it? Guys, I feel a little bit guilty now. Like the whole time I was saying how I suspected her, and I didn't even spend my second free time with her. I spent it with Junko and Sakura instead. I should have spent it with Sayaka. I didn't know she was gonna leave. Now I'm paranoid. Oh no, I've got to get in with all my best people real quick, because what if they leave too? A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. No! Makoto, that's what he wants! He wants you to despair. I shot up and took off running. Oh no. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Makoto, what if you just pass out again? Oh dear. Listen to us, man! What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. Oh dear. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. He did? Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But even Taka's a bit unhinged.
So...
Well, this'll be enough to unhinge anyone. I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
I suppose that's right. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Maybe we should listen to her. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. That wasn't his MO, though, to do that. That would just be boring to him, I feel. Whoa. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe it. I believe him. I believe that he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have set this whole thing up if he just meant to kill them all himself. He's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. That's wrong, because you tried to interfere on me macking on Sayaka earlier, which damn bare boner, and you fucked it all up, and now she's dead, and I hate you. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear ×1 rule. But then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
I don't want to bring this into it because I feel like I've already, speculated too much, but what if she killed herself? Probably not with all the splatters, but even so, is that a possibility in this game? Might be.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? So who graduates? Then we find out immediately who did it. Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her.
wrong.
No, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It's just amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school. Right.
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out and out of here?
I fucking said this would happen. I said, can we really trust him? Is it going to be that easy to just off somebody and then walk right out the door? No freaking way. There's no way that's going to happen.
You're
Come on
super
now.
naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now
Are you
then.
ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
Of course. I knew there's no way it was going to be cut and dry.
Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
You have to
Then
stay alive.
perhaps-
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Unless they are discovered, yeah, they have to stay hidden in that regard for a bit, but I don't know how long. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo, it's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
A trial? This is the part. This is the part that's coming up, isn't it? The people are like, well, it's a little bit like Phoenix Wright. And so far I was like, this is nothing like Phoenix Wright. What the hell are they talking about? Class trial? Get me there. You don't know how good I am at the trial. You get me in there, I have got Judge Judy and the ball judge on my side. You don't know me. You don't know what I do.
Yeah, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
Oh, wow.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
I see.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Wow, okay. I get it.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
Uh-huh.
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished.
Oh.
The rest may continue their communal life.
I see. So you do run the risk of killing someone then, because at first it seemed like the person that killed would have no risk. They just do it and walk out. No. You gotta go through this. So are we in the part now where we investigate to try to find out who it is? Because right now we have no idea. There's no way to know.
However, if you choose poorly,
Uh-oh, if we choose wrong.
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your
Everyone else?
punishment.
Oh no, a lot's on the line then.
Which of course means your school life will come to
Oh,
an
it's
end.
no holds barred. Not even punishment at that point. If you guess wrong, everyone's dead. Wow.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
I knew it. Oh no, probably all different manner if I had to guess.
Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean death, people. That's what it means, you die.
Execution is execution.
This creep.
Execution.
Oh boy.
Electric chair. Bzzz,
Oh.
bzzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oh no, so it could be anything. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then they only die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed. That's crazy. Holy shit, I didn't know the stakes were this high though.
Well, darn.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing.
Girl, get me up in there. I can do this. I have not only played Phoenix Wright good, in a good way, I think I did good, but I've also played Dragon Age Inquisition. I started that whole Inquisition. Get me up on there. I am the Inquisitor.
Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey,
Wait, hold on a second.
how
You're like freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop
What do
it.
you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking
What? Punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't,
believe it.
That was a really funny line.
don't be so selfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Like, kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing.
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
Is that a euphemism? Never mind. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. Mood. Big mood. But then... She stepped on him. Oh, well, he's got a perfect upskirt shot, which is, you know, fan service for us all.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
I bet he is, Junko. I bet he is.
Are you?
Oh. She pissed him off, probably.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma
Oh, no.
is not allowed.
Junko.
You violated a school regulation.
Uh-oh.
I invoke the mighty summon spell.
What?
Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
What are you gonna do with Gunyear? You're gonna stab her. Junko! Is she really gone? Just like that? Oh no. I really liked her. No. Junko! Oh my gosh.
This wasn't supposed to.
Oh no.
Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Junko? And just like that, she never moved again.
No way.
Oh my god. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess so you all needed to be taught a lesson after all, huh? What an amazing promise.
Just like that. Just like that, though? Oh, really wanted to get to know her better. 2 of the girls I wanted to talk to gone already? Oh no. I feel like I've made a huge mistake here, but I don't think there's any way to avoid it.
But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
I do, but why couldn't you take someone else? Like Toko? I don't know. Really take the fat kid with you. I wanted to talk to Junko for sure. I like her.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes,
Oh, boy.
exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Oh boy. Okay. So this is
So,
fucking
if
serious.
you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Holy shit. Like Sayaka wasn't enough? Oh my gosh, look at her. That's terrible. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. This is awful.
It's really not all that shocking.
What says you?
She just died, that's all. Just went and died.
She didn't just die, you killed her.
It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventful end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would have put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
Get your Hank Hill ass out of my face. This is not the time.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackens. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
That, yes. The Monokuma file.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death.
It's like our permanent autopsy report or something.
What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask?
Because you watched it from all the cameras, of course.
Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment in the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Speak for yourself.
Well,
Why that flower gotta come out of your armpit?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
I can't believe Junko's gone. Just like that, though. My heart. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body, growing colder right in front of us. I can't believe this. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show us the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. He's talking about Kyoko, of course. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. She's not wrong, but I could see it would be very hard to muster everybody at this point. That would lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to accept. Sorry, adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. What are you smiling about? I don't like that.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Whoa. Oh god. Okay, everyone just popped up around her body really quick. Holy shit. Alright, so. Let's... Can I not do the thing where you show everyone? No, you can. The only new thing is poor Junko. This is awful looking at her like this. Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but there's no way. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, I don't like how you're smiling about this. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on, man. Hold on. Just wait a second. Oh no! Is he finally coming undone? He's dead? That means... What? Man, that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Oh, hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Oh no! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? He's gone mental. He's gone absolutely mental.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop
Isn't
talking.
it obvious if you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What the fuck you?
So then.
Fine, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Yeah, Sakura didn't do it, surely. And I'm not just saying that because I like her. She just seems to be such an upright person. And she's not going to let anyone get by her.
Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Ew.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I just want to hear what everyone has to say about this real quick. Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. True.
Let me out of here.
Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Oh boy, he's lost it. He's completely lost it. He's done too. You feel me? Consciousness is crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Boy,
what should I do?
someone got right in front of us. She's lost it. Oh, I didn't. I was trying to get to Toko, who's hidden completely behind Ifumi. You're alright, darling. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth. Can't say I blame her.
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. True?
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What is it?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right. Could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong? For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Boy, those two really are like Edgeworth and Franzi a little bit, aren't they? Jeez.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm on guard duty, and I better head to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave that goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up.
Okay, bye.
Bye, cornhead. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very
It was
suspicious.
you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me too?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Well, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. I got news for you. You're in a fucking room with a giant amount of it.
Oh,
Who's just not looking at Junko at all. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Wow. Alright, I guess I gotta get going. Bye. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will... And they'll die, too.
execution is execution.
Yup,
Execution.
it's true.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas.
Yeah, you already said that. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Oh boy. Okay, these two are still in here. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Someone grabbed her. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. Nice! Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Let's look at that. Because this wasn't open before. Truth Bullets. Is that all that's in there is what we just read? Okay, that's it. We just have to make sure. So I'm assuming we're going to go ahead now and find more things. Is there anything here I didn't look at yet? Well. Oh, no way. Seriously, I don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, Goddess, Space King, Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. He's completely lost it now. Oh no. Chihiro? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay. Alright, it's okay. Alright, I guess let's just go back to our room first and foremost. Now, people did say that I don't have to bother looking for coins like I was doing before. Apparently, they come to you naturally as you progress the story. If you want to look for extra ones, you can. But I'm not going to waste time doing that now in a chapter like this where we have to investigate. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Let's go. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Are all these corpses just gonna hang out? Hey guys, I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Right, well let's look at everything piece by piece, shall we? Let's just look at everything, I suppose. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. They did say that earlier. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Alright. Sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath? I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Oh, okay. Replica Sword has been added. Let's try to add everything we can at once, and then what we'll do is we'll read them all together. I was gonna say, because so far it looked like it said the same exact things, but it seems like it's a bit different. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. It's supposed to be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Right. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? I wonder if she let somebody in. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Maybe someone was like begging to come in and tricked her? Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Yeah, she seemed to be on with the idea not to open the door, but after saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it? That's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Alright, we've got it. Switching rooms have been added to the truth bullets. Okay. What else can we look at in here? So much. The drawer? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously! Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? I don't know if it's IKEA furniture, maybe. Some of it kind of looks like it could be. You haven't used yours either, huh?
What?
Not just me. No one's busted
What?
theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we was talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys had opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? I see. So that's probably a good piece of evidence that we have. Toolkit has been added, okay. The PDA? Is anyone called a PDA anymore? Probably not. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Alright, fair enough. Oh god, look, they all look like cardboard cutouts from this thing. Couldn't they have turned them or something? Anything, I don't know. Oh yes, the sheath right here. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out. It's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on it. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Oh. Maybe she had the sword in her hand, but it was sheathed and she was just using it to block the attack. At first or something, maybe that's what it was? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. Say sheath one more time. So why are there scratches on the Okay. Replica sword sheath. We should also look at these. The scratches too, probably. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Well, yeah. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof.
She's right.
So something could happen in the room right next to you. There's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies. Creating an ideal setting for murder.
Probably. Alright, we're getting a lot of evidence. Good. Are these the same or are these different? Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Maybe. The wall ones for sure. Let's look at those. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Oh, is it the same for all of them? Okay, sorry. Sorry. No, I didn't mean- oh no! Oh boy. Don't click too fast or this will happen. Oh my gosh. Alright, what do you think about this, darling? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
Really? You'll blindly follow everybody else? Doesn't seem like you.
By the way,
Yeah, you know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could already destroyed some evidence, right? Oh, before anyone found the body, I mean. I guess that's a possibility. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
Dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. That's where you draw the line? I mean, you hit Makoto. He's a little bit like a woman.
Fucking dead.
So if I ever find a son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. I guess that makes you a little more likable, Mondo. You've got some standards to you. But what if it was a girl that did it? Yeah, what then? You do it. Punch her.
Yo.
That get all sorted out when the time comes. Is that Kyoko back there? Is she like hiding? Yeah, there she is. Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko? I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But... what's she doing?
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I forgot how nerdy Makoto's voice was. I'm sorry.
Isn't it obvious?
She's looking for stuff.
No, not really.
I'm searching.
God, he's like Sora in the first Kingdom Hearts. Remember how nerdy he sounded?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Oh.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh my god, Makoto, please. Should have been you that died. Wait, what? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Like what? Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. That's what someone used the lint roller for. Maybe someone cleaned up afterwards. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? I see. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see what we have so far. Is that everything? I think it is. I'm assuming that Sakura, Mondo, and Kyoko come up as pink because you can talk to them again, but I don't know if you can talk to, like, anything else. Right, let's see what we've got. Evidence of a struggle. Oh, it's basically everything that they say. Sword handle was missing. Some of the gold coating was part of the blade. Right. It's got a dragon on the blade. Sheath was found some distance from the sword itself. Shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Yes, indeed. Night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. So both keys were there. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into her room. She became frightened. Toolkit. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it ever having been used. All the other male students claim they haven't used theirs either, but still. Toolkit. You don't think someone could have taken the door off the hinges right now? That would have taken way too long. Not a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Right, and then the evidence of struggle, which it's just that. Alright, well, I think, and I know people are going to be a little upset about this, but I think in the next one, we're just going to keep examining. So I guess this is the investigation portion. Wow, this music's really great, you guys. I'm sorry to interrupt myself. Jeez. I know a lot of people want hour-long videos. I'm going to save that for when we're possibly in trials because it's really hard doing all this voice acting for an hour straight. I'll do it if I have to. I think the trials would probably be better served like we did with Phoenix if in case something really huge is happening. But for now, I'm going to stop here and we'll keep investigating in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.